Welcome to Game 5 of Round 2 against the Edmonton Oilers. Now, before I get into this game, I want to quickly cover the changes that were made to the Canucks forward lines. Sam Lafferty, Ilya Mikheyev, and Linus Karlsson were scratched and replaced by Vasily Podkolzin, Phil DiGiuseppe, and Niels Big Hog Höglander. Nils Åman was moved back to center to play between DiGiuseppe and Podkolzin. Teddy Blueger was reunited with Dakota Joshua and Connor Garland, also known as the Lifeline. Elias Lindholm was moved up to play with his fellow Swedes, Elias Pettersson and Nils Höglander. And the first line stayed the same. Oh, and Carson Soucy was back. Okay, let's see what happened. Well, right off the bat, Pius Suter got called for goaltender interference, giving the lethal Oilers power play an early chance to take the lead, but thanks to this clear by Teddy Blueger and this save by Artie Shilovs, the Canucks killed it off. Nikita Zadorov bonked Leon Draisaitl. Then our guy Ian Cole had one of the worst shifts you could have, and I say that with love. I'm not here to vilify the guy because unlike a lot of you weirdos, I'm not here to write a guy off for a couple of unfortunate performances, but I will highlight this garbage poo-poo shift he had. It started with a weak no-look backhanded clearing attempt that served more as a pass to the opposing team than anything else. A few seconds later, he got another opportunity to clear it, but somehow his second attempt was even worse than his first, and it ended up being another perfect pass to the wrong team. To be fair, he did do a good job of getting his stick in the way of this pass. It wasn't his fault that it deflected right to the stick of another Oilers player. But at that point, Cole was so exhausted that when the puck came back to him for a third time, he couldn't even hold the blade of his stick down hard enough to corral it, and because of that, Evander Kane was able to score his first goal of the series. 1-0 Oilers. But the Canucks came out flying after that goal. Joshua hit Kane, Blueger hit Desharnais, Podkolzin stole the puck behind the net, which led to some offense for the Canucks, but Calvin Pickard fought through the traffic in front of him to stop a Filip Hronek point shot from tying the game. Then Shilovs made an incredible save off a point-blank shot right in the slot from Connor Brown. Tyler Myers deflected a Ryan Nugent-Hopkins shot out of play. Then Quinn Hughes took a delay of game penalty, giving the Oilers another power play, but thanks to this quick stick by Lindholm, this block by Cole, and this interception by Pettersson, the Canucks killed it off. Shilovs made a great heads-up save after a pass from Zach Hyman deflected off Soucy's skate. Ian Cole took a penalty, but then so did Hyman, so whatever. Feeding off their successful penalty kills and the unmatched atmosphere of a packed Rogers Arena crowd, the Canucks were starting to heat up. Quinn Hughes hit the crossbar, a shot by Pettersson was yanked off the goal line by Desharnais, Myers crumpled Holloway. You could just feel something good coming for the Canucks, and that's when the puck found its way onto the stick of Carson Soucy. Wait! Before I show you what happened next, let's rewind to the end of Game 3 when a frustrated Connor McDavid delivered a two-handed slash to Carson Soucy, who responded by attempting to cross-check McDavid in the chest, but at that same moment, Nikita Zadorov pushed McDavid from behind, causing Soucy's cross-check to hit McDavid in the face. Although it was unintentional, it did look pretty nasty and resulted in a one-game suspension for Soucy. And after watching his teammates lose Game 4 in gut-punching fashion from the press box, Soucy was back for Game 5 and looking to make a difference. You could just feel something good coming for the Canucks, and that's when the puck found its way onto the stick of Carson Soucy.
Soucy scores!
1-1 tie game.
A few moments later.
Connor grounds back, ground in, scores! MATTIAS, JANMARK, no!
2-1 Oilers. The second period started with a dangerous hit that sent Connor Garland flying headfirst into the boards. The Canucks thought it should have been a 5-minute major for boarding, but the refs didn't see it that way, and instead, Warren Foegele was given a 2-minute minor for interference, and all the Canucks could muster up on the ensuing power play was this chance for JT Miller, but Pickard made a great save to keep his team up by 1. After the unsuccessful power play, Rick Tocchet sent the new-look fourth line out to keep the energy up, and that's exactly what they did. Phil DiGiuseppe jumped off the bench, laid a big hit on MATTIAS Ekholm, and then, thanks to a relentless forecheck by Nils Åman, Evan Bouchard coughed the puck up right to the stick of DiGiuseppe. Wait, before I show you what happened next, we have to rewind again. After traveling with the team to Edmonton for Game 3, Phil DiGiuseppe had to return to Vancouver to support his wife through a challenging pregnancy, causing him to miss both Games 3 and 4. However, just days after the birth of his second child, he was back for Game 5, telling sports journalist Ian McIntyre that it was a tough pregnancy, but both his wife and newborn son are healthy and are coming home today. Thanks to a relentless forecheck by Nils Åman, Evan Bouchard coughed the puck up right to the stick of DiGiuseppe.
Oh, giveaway! DiGiuseppe scores!
2-2 tie game. Calvin Pickard made a nice save on a shot from Tyler Myers. Soucy intercepted McDavid's centering pass before it could get to Nugent-Hopkins. Zadorov crushed Evander Kane. Again, Kane was mad, took a penalty, and then Big Zed made fun of him for complaining to the refs about it.
The fuck is that?
But then, on that Canucks power play, Pettersson got called for charging. You guys want to see the replay of the penalty? Here, this is it. I have watched virtually every single Canucks game since 2003, and I have never once seen this called a penalty. I don't even know what to say. This might go down as one of the worst calls ever made in the history of the NHL, but hey, I'm not complaining because it's kind of iconic, honestly.
That's so fucking bad.
Shilovs made a great save on a shot from McDavid. Pickard made a great save on a shot from Pettersson. Shilovs made a fantastic save on a quick shot from Derek Ryan. Suter hit McDavid. Petey shot the puck right into Darnell Nurse's balls, and he died. Big Hog made the insides of my burrito hit the ceiling. Zadorov continued to bully Kane. SOUCY ceased CC from skating. Shilovs made a great save on a slimy wraparound attempt from Corey the Worm Perry. Hronek deflected a shot from Draisaitl out of play. And then in the final minute of the game, this happened. Wait, let's rewind one last time. Despite clawing their way back from a 2-0 deficit to even the score late in Game 4, the Canucks were dealt a blow when they gave up a critical last-minute goal with only 39 seconds left. This resulted in the Oilers winning the game and tying the series at 2-2.
I mean, I'm pretty upset with myself at the moment. That was a pretty big play at the end of the game there. That pass should have never got to Bouchard, and it certainly shouldn't get past me, so I already can't see anything.
Not only did JT Miller own up to his mistakes on the final play that led to that goal, he even went as far to text his coach after the game to take full responsibility for it. Well, watch this. And then in the final minute of the game, this happened.
JT Miller scores!
Yeah, so in storybook fashion, the Canucks win Game 5 3-2, take a 3-2 series lead, and on Saturday night, they can eliminate the Edmonton Oilers and advance to the Western Conference Finals for the 4th time in franchise history and the first time in 13 years. Here's what GIUSEPPE said after the game when asked about his tying goal.
I got in on Ekholm, and then Alms came flying in on Bouchard. I don't know if he coughed it up or if Alms poked it off him, but I got to watch it again. But I think he took the net away from me, so I spun around and scored.
Nice to get it on their top line.
I didn't even know that. It's been a battle of 9 months for her, and obviously with my job, I've been away a lot, and she's been in the hospital a lot. So we've had a lot of family come in and out and support us. So like I've said before, it takes a village, and it's a blessing we got one.
Thanks to these awesome Nuckheads who support the channel by clicking the join button. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys on Sunday. Goodbye.
Having a baby boy was unbelievable, but that was a cherry on top, boys. Let's finish.